Hi, I'm Jess, your Down to Earth Oracle. Today we'll be doing a Starseed check-in. Don't know what that is and not sure if this reading is for you. There's a link in the description box below to a wonderful gentleman by the name of Aaron who gives a great explanation for what a Starseed is. If it resonates for you, come back and finish this video. If you're just curious, come on in. Also in the description box below, there is information how to become a monthly subscription member to Down to Earth Oracle. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and let's get going. All right. So I'll be reading for the Starseed check-in, the actual Starseed Oracle. And the beautiful thing about this deck is part of the box is actually how we're going to be reading today. I'm going to be doing the spread that is the fated life versus the destined life and the bridge in between. So the fated life, which will be this side of the spread, is actually more about the ego. It's about the everyday life that we're kind of in, walking around, taking care of stuff, versus the destined life, which will be this side of the reading, which is kind of what our soul is and what we're really meant to be to our full potential. All right, let's go. Okay, so the first card, which is the fated life, which is the everyday life, is I remember, soul pain, the fated life versus the destiny life. How very appropriate for this first reading. So what's coming to mind is that, we're kind of in this really big shift in this phase going on where a lot of karmic cycles have been ending. And it's this idea of this is part of our wake-up process. It's part of dealing with some crazy traumas and crazy experiences that leave us kind of going, there's got to be more. I need to step up. I need to really embrace what's happening and change to become more than what I am now, to really follow what my heart is and what my soul says. And we're in this really incredible opportunistic time to do this. Don't get me wrong, things are completely insane and crazy all over the place, not just political here in the US, but also, with COVID, everything going on all over the place. But just with this idea of us also closing out karmic cycles that may have taken years and years for us to get to where we are here now. So it's very, very accurate. For the second card, which is the destined side, which is for us, for what our true soul craves, for what our soul desires, for how to, when we're fully awake and doing what starseeds are supposed to be doing, right? Helping the earth heal, helping people heal, helping others wake up. Let's go with this. Ooh, you've got the love, Hadrian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Ooh, what our soul is at, our soul life right there. You've got the love. This is a big reminder to love yourself deeply, and to, put yourself first. And it's okay to put yourself first. And so how do we go from this space of waking up and, dealing with all the madness and craziness and stepping into our own power? How do we do that and still love ourselves first and really step out of codependency and put good boundaries into place and everything else? And I know that this resonates with me. I'm sure this resonates with a lot of you, especially with this last karmic cycle closing. So let's put that there. Isn't that just beautiful? All right, and let's talk about this bridge. What do we need to know to do? That's too many. What do we need to know to do to bridge this ego versus the soul, this everyday pain, into this beautiful growth space of, loving ourselves first and letting that shine? Let's see. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. Oh my. So this is definitely very, very interesting. This is actually my first time doing a full reading with this deck as well. So this is quite the adventure. So this talks about basically, literally spontaneous awakening. Where you're going to have these moments where literally you wake up and you're like, oh wait, I know who I am. I remember who I am. I remember what I'm supposed to do. I've got the love. I've got the good boundaries. I'm going to totally be okay with this. You're going to literally kind of snap out of this pain that has been happening, and really just step into your own power. And this is incredible for this current month. And so this literally sits like that in this beautiful triangle space. So I do also have the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, Oracle deck, there we go. I wanted to pull out one or two cards that are kind of markers in this process of the spontaneous activation integration time. It might be one of those things where you follow your gut into a strange store, or, you know, find a few articles on the web, and it just resonates with you entirely. That's what I'm getting with this blue flame, kind of like following the white rabbit down the hole with Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, so let's get just a few cards here. Just what can we be on the lookout for, you know, in between this remembering to, you know, setting good boundaries and remembering who we are. Let's see. First card is authority. And the second card is the crown chakra. And the crown chakra, that's an interesting combination. What I'm getting from these two cards is actually again, it's just this reinforcement of you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe yourself and reconnect to the universe. Your crown chakra is a chakra that resides at the top of your head. And it connects you to source. It connects you to everyone and everything around you. So trusting that authority in yourself, there we go, trusting that authority in yourself, but also, you know, reactivating that crown chakra, which very much will lead to like serious spontaneous like connection and activation. Like when you're in that zone, it happens. Follow those white rabbits, you know, where it takes you, you know, trust in the authority of the divine, and that, you know, you are where you're supposed to be, and you will get to where you're supposed to be, which is this beautiful space of, you know, loving yourself first and going from there. All right. That was our reading for today, and I hope you will join me soon for future ones to come. Again, I'm Jess with Down to Earth Oracle, and thank you for watching.